Willow, find help! He vanished seamlessly into the drain of the sink, just as an agent grabbed onto his foot, disappearing with him, both of them leaving behind just a swirl of black mist. The last agent cried out in frustration, pulling out a compact explosive and pressing down on the tip, rolling it into the center of the barn. He smiled at Guilford, the rim of hair down the Malamar's back standing on end in delight, just as he tried to dive into the sink as well. Guilford grabbed at the agent, pulling him back and causing the Malamar to stumble and fall to the ground. It was too late for Guilford to follow, and he knew it. Glancing back at the shiny, round metal bomb with a blue light glowing on the top, he looked toward the sink and put his hand to his heart. "Goodbye, old friend. I'm glad you made it. Till we meet again," he said. Seconds later, there was the beginning of an explosion, debris flying through the air, just as the images stopped. Willow blinked her eyes just as the night sky reappeared overhead, the stars twinkling, and a brown and white osprey passed in front of the moon. Its wings were spread wide, and there was a dormouse caught in its talons, still wriggling. She put her head down, pressing her eyes shut, trying to recapture the vision of Lucas Cleary. She let go of Harry's hands, her fingers stiff from holding on so tightly. Harry let his arm fall to his side and he rocked back till he was laying flat on the floor of the barn, landing with a thud and breathing heavily. The black diagram of his veins was slowly receding with each breath he took. He had a plan. That's what I saw. Lucas Cleary had a plan, and he chose the destination. One agent followed him, but he chose where they were headed. He's still alive, she said, patting her chest in relief. Lasair growled, snapping his jaws. There had been more to the message. Find help. But Willow was tucking that piece away for now. Harry pushed himself up to sitting, just as Willow threw herself into his arms. "I can feel it. He's still alive, Harry." She kissed him without thinking, mashing her lips against his and surprising them both. He hesitated, but not for long, wrapping his arms around her and drawing her closer, even though his body was still shaking from the efforts of pulling the memories out of the sink, even though her hope and worry was washing over him from the kiss. Willow pulled back just enough to see his face, and then leaned in and kissed him again. She placed her forehead against his, letting the spark of hope she felt float into him as it grew. "Thank you, Harry," she said, breathless. "You know I will always be here to help you," he said, trying not to scare her. He could feel her reluctance. He had seen what Lucas Cleary had said, too. Willow pulled her head back far enough to see Harry's face and break the connection. I can do this myself, she thought. No one else needs to get hurt because of me.